This just in. Something has run amok at the Access chemical plant. Only Batman can save us now. Also, do the 6. There's no sign, so I'm assuming this is the line for people with reservations. And we're moving. Heading into security. They are checking for masks right off the bat. If you don't have a mask, you can buy one right there. Even some DC branded masks. Look at that Joker. Hey everybody, I'm back at Six Flags over Georgia. We're here to check out the new additions to DC Gotham City. We're all checking out all the new extra security precautions. And we've made it in. Look at all of these banners. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Security measures to get in. It's very similar to Disney, Universal, SeaWorld. Temperature screenings though, much better. They have a full body scanner that you just walk right through. And likewise for the regular security measures, just walk right through. No delays. In a change of pace, Disney and Universal could probably both learn something from Six Flags for the way that they're handling their screenings. Normally I would head right this way towards Twisted Cyclone, one of my favorite coasters, period. But there's a little bit of a wait for that already. So we're gonna head up the ramp here towards Gotham. And look at this, decorations out already for Halloween. This year, no Fright Fest at Six Flags. Instead there's Hallowfest. Some more structures out here for Hallowfest. Essentially Hallowfest, kind of like Fright Fest, but no haunted houses, just scare zones. So there's gonna be a lot of people roaming out in the parks. Take all the scare actors that are normally inside, unleash them outside. It sounds like a lot of fun. And during the day, trick-or-treating activities for kids. It's pretty cool with all this bunting. Looks like a big fall festival. Oh, and by the way, one party per bench, socially distanced. As well as hand sanitizer stations, similar to Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. Here, Georgia Scorcha. Gonna eventually make its way through. Here it comes. Can't film on the rides at Six Flags, so if we're looking for POVs, not today. Thrill awaits. So of note, they let people in the park starting at 11:30 for reservations. It's now 10 to 12. Only parts of the park are open at this point, so like Twisted Cyclone and Georgia Scorcha. But the line for Georgia Scorcha right now, 60 minutes. So the rest of the park should open up here in less than a minute. But this is like a disaster. Many no masks and absolutely zero distancing. And here we go. What a mess. On the way to Gotham, check out this new photo op. Some folks heading to Daredevil. While we're heading with this group to Gotham City. Look at that sign. That looks so cool. Let's go in.
In order to ensure the safety of
Joker actually waiting for guests to get on there to run.
The 6. That's 6 easy steps to ensure and together
Super villain swing.
Keep it safe. Number 4, keep your space. A 6-foot distance should be maintained. You'll find
to the left
sanitizing
of Gotham City Snacks, Access Chemical. Building is still here, usually used for Fright Fest. And in the place of where the Batmobile was, I don't know where it went, I'm assuming out in the dirt field somewhere in the back, is new this year, Poison Ivy Toxic Spin. Basically a standard scrambler type ride. Oh, the music is so cool. And a little quick service place over here, now Birds of Prey Cafe. To the left of Poison Ivy is the Riddler Mindbender. New signage, won't be back up and running this year. You see, lots of new track, bright, brand new, everything sparkling. Behind me, the Joker has started. To the right of Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Wild World. We've been on this before, we'll go on it today. It's a simpler, flat ride. Seen in most amusement parks, and then redone Gotham City gifts. To the right of Harley Quinn, we have a new entrance to Batman. A new logo, modernized, and then to the right of Batman, Catwoman whip, also new this year. Who is Catwoman? Selena Kyle. There it goes. Let's check it out. Catwoman whip. Starting its ascent. It's crazy watching that hydraulic go up. And there it goes. More tilt. Get a better view over here. Stop at the bathroom with the queue area for Batman moving a little bit. Now you're really close to Mindbender. You can see the Batman coaster here. Catwoman. There goes Batman up the lift hill. Super classic coaster. One of my favorites from yesteryear. Still fun to ride. To Six Flags Over Georgia, there are other DC properties sprinkled throughout the park as well, but this one little land, I think is so well themed. I'd go as far as saying the theming across all the rides here is better than Wild's Adventure at Universal Studios. There is just a lot to take in. Check out Poison Ivy in action. I will say the one thing that's missing in this area, costume characters. If they had that, it would be over the top. Patiently waiting to get on over the top of the ride. It's so cool.
Once you find your seat, you can go ahead and book.
Finally get on. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. It was pretty cool, very, very short, so the duration of the ride much shorter than you would want it to be, but very fun. So after Poison Ivy, next stop, we've stopped at the Birds of Prey Cafe for loaded fries and something to drink. These are loaded beer batter French fries with ranch, cheese, and chicken. Alright, so I got off Catwoman whip. It is surprisingly a lot of fun. For this guy, I put my stuff in the lockers over here outside of Batman, so no recording, no phone or anything while you're waiting in the queue, and it does take quite a while. But wow, lots of internal screaming as you're about to rotate upside down over and over again. I think it was a fantastic addition to the park, notwithstanding that they didn't put a new coaster in lieu of a new coaster. Something that didn't take a lot of space, and just reused Batman queue space. Awesome addition. I will say, probably shouldn't have ridden that after I ate. Take a peek in Gotham City gifts, and then maybe get on Harley Quinn. Got the Bat Bear. This is pretty interesting. Purple Batman. These kitty things. Wonder Woman. Six Flags Batman. Can't miss you from the Space Station Batman. More kid stuff. Joker. More Joker. This shirt is actually really cool. I like that. And look at these. It reminds me of like Hyper Cool from like the 80s. They have these sweatshirts. And also like sweat shorts on the park. I love it. Aquaman. Six Flags branded things. Flash, American Flash, the Riddler. I do like this a lot. Gotham City Police. Gotham City Police hats, in addition to Wayne Industries. Wayne Industries shirts. I like that a lot. You're gonna have to get one of those shirts. They also have it in mugs. But that shirt is so cool too. And check out the back. You can wear that with the hat. And tie-dye is kind of all the rage. Pretty cool. Harley and Joker stuff. I said Joker Quinn. Womp womp. And bottle slings. There's more of that sweatshirt type stuff. I really dig that. And for women, so for masks we got Flash, Superman, Harley, Joker. Joker. That's way cool. How much are they?
$7.99.
All right, so I got some merch. Rode Harley. I didn't wash my hands at that sink behind me, but we're getting out of Gotham. The worst part about coming out of Gotham here at Six Flags Over Georgia is this gigantic hill. We're coming up into more scare zone type stuff, so the clown scare zone looks like it's going to be over here this year. They got a little mini stage up here too. That's pretty cool. I think last year, prior years, it was like werewolf motorcycle-y type section. The line for Goliath is nuts. Right next to Goliath, the building for alien abduction still has the signage out here for it now. Which won't be a haunted house this year. I guess it's easier to just leave everything up. So I was getting a refill in Macho Nacho. One of the customers was arguing that they didn't get what they wanted. The staff said, "You're so rude." And then the customer said, "Screw you, you're the one that's rude." And then the woman said, "You're an ass." And the guy said, "Screw you." And it's unbelievable. I can't believe the back and forth. I will say the guest relations or people serving in that place were very nice to me though. So, decorations. Oh, and there's like another scare zone-y type area that's just open for people to walk over here. That's crazy. Well, look at this. If you want courage, it's pepper, basil, chives, horseradish, and nettle. All the recipes are there. Check it out. Here's a look from the distance with Superman playing in the background. I came all this way. We're gonna get a little monster mansion on.
Saying, as you travel and float, keep your hands in the boat. Oh, and remember, don't go near the monster.
Blue neighbors, come on, you little monsters, hurry up! Now get over here on the double, do you hear me? Oh.
better light that fuse. Ready, aim, and fire! Oh, yeah! Lucky for you guys, I found this here cannon.
Done with Monster Mansion now. Again with the Superman music. I feel pretty victorious. So a lot of eateries and drink stands closed because of COVID, much like we've seen at SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and Universal. This sign is the best. Thunder River closed. This sign, it just makes me laugh. Every time I see Do to 6, I think, do the Scarn. Little office there for you. Back that way, go-karts are still running. That is an upcharge. And over this way, Pandemonium. Still a swinging time. Not many people waiting to ride Pandemonium here, and the ride is going here. I don't know if anybody's even on it. What's going? Not a soul. Just the ghosts in preparation for Scarefest. There it goes. Look at that small plane up there too. It's like literally flying right towards Pandemonium. That seems really irresponsible there, pilot. Yikes. Maybe like 100 feet higher than the rides? And this thing it's just sheer pandemonium. That's building 828. This area outside Pandemonium is normally a scare zone. This is normally like where the clowns are. But there's nothing over here now. Sky buckets, not bucketing. They're still doing the Wild West show.
There went my Second Amendment. Oh, shut up. There goes my First Amendment.
How about you try exercising your Fifth?
You mean remain silent?
Yeah.
That's not in my Constitution. You got it. We subscribe to the same philosophy.
What was that?
That sounds like their truth.
Your telegram carrying chicken?
That's the one. Let's see. Oh, look! There she is!
You've got mail.
How did she get here so fast?
She's online.
All right, heading towards the back of the park. Blue Hawk was experiencing difficulties when we went by. Great American Scream Machine, perhaps? This ride is so incredibly rough, but still love it. It's a wooden coaster. Gotta do it. Now, of course, start standing over here. Blue Hawk looked like they were running again. Another successful ride on Scream Machine. That is so painful. I feel like I have a concussion. That last hard stop really feels like someone's kicking you in the gut too. But whew, I love that ride, but it needs changes. And the Justice League Hall of Justice, likely the best ride in this park, closed because of COVID. I genuinely love this ride. I actually think it's better than Men in Black at Universal Studios. It's so much fun, but I guess they can't keep up with the cleaning and using the little guns on the ride, so closed. Superman Ultimate Flight going in the distance. We're skipping Superman and heading to the other side of the park.
Notice the antique cars riding around the carousel? The Hanson cars, as we call them, are one of the longest surviving rides in the park's recent 90s.
I don't know what they plan on doing with this. It's been operable for like the last 3 years. It's not a very big footprint, but we can certainly do something with it. More DC stuff in the kids area. So we're coming up here, Backcoppers, and Joker's Funhouse. Coming up on another scare zone. This is usually where all the pirates are. And when I mean all, I mean there's usually like 1 or 2. I'm sure this year it'll be more, since there's no haunted houses.
Mix it up together.
They do a pretty good job with theming and everything. Not too shabby. The discount store is open, so everything $10 and under. It's usually like old merchandise, but still good. This area is usually the most decorated for a Halloween event. Nothing out here yet, except for this house. Last year they had a couple of actors out here. Very good improvising with people as they went by. Time for Twisted Cyclone. Cyclone was amazing as always, absolutely amazing. I mean, it's way up there on my favorite rides. As far as hybrid coasters go, I think this is kind of like what everyone is anxiously awaiting Iron Gwazi to be like. And for everybody that hasn't ridden one of these hybrids yet, I can't wait for you guys to experience. All right, Six Flags, I think we're gonna get out of here. It is getting really crowded. Still a steady stream of people coming in, and the big boss man is here. The walkway back to the car is just loaded with masks. And some gloves. One glove there, Michael Jackson maybe? Tons of masks though. Tons and tons. And so this is limited capacity. It's like more cars than there normally is when I come. All right, Six Flags mixed bag today. I was really impressed out of the gate, not so much with the line to be able to get to the temperature screening and then the security screening, but aside the line, the actual process of screening was great, much better than they have it at the other theme parks in Orlando. But mask enforcement and distancing enforcement, like, just doesn't even exist here. It's just not even a thing. Crowd capacity wise, even though you needed a reservation to get in here, I wonder if they turned anybody away. Like, you know, I think the thing with capacity is that you don't know what the actual capacity of the park is. So if they say limited capacity, it's just a sales pitch. And limited could be 50%, or even if it's 25%, and let's say the capacity is 100,000 or 80,000, you know, you still get 20,000 to 40,000 people that are showing up to go to the park. And therefore, a ton of people. The ride capacity is another story because it's usually like 50% like every other row, etc. And then they have to clean the rides every so often. So the wait times could be astronomically long. In some cases we saw that, so we had to skip some of the coasters and things that we wanted to ride. Overall, good experience. I mean, maybe we'll make it back for Hallowfest. We'll see if it's in the cards for us. The DC area looks just great. It's great. I wish they didn't get rid of the Batmobile and they could find a place for it somewhere. Maybe they're looking to put it somewhere. It's funny because I think they had an older version. I could swear that ended up that it was in like the weeds or dirt and rotting out in the back somewhere. But that's at least from what I remember. But hopefully it's not the same for that other Batmobile and it gets put somewhere else. And they are doing ridiculous deals. Like today, if you bought a ticket, I think it was like $35. But if you're a pass holder and you brought a friend, it was $20. Or you can bring like certain levels. If you bring your friend, it's free. And they want people in the park and they want people spending money. So that's it. We're going to get out of here. But thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.